Welcome, welcome. I am VCQ, and it's Age of Mythology time. We're going to be jumping through the campaign again. So we're still continuing with my Ludicrous run, and this is going to be scenario number 12, Light Sleeper. This one did give me a bit of trouble for a couple of different reasons when I did it on Titan. The first is the start. If you're not careful, taking on that initial starting army that's guarding the prisoners, you will lose. So you have to be able to bait out those units bit by bit. The second bit is once you've got your economy all going, is actually breaking through the army that sort of guards the Guardian. So that army that guards the Guardian is going to be a bit tricky to get past. But let's see what I can do about it. So the first part is fine. It's not too much of a worry. You do get attacked often and early, but that's okay.
The sword of the Guardian, used by Horus to defeat Set once before. Now one of his followers, Kemsyt, seeks to take it.
Kemsyt? He is your enemy.
He has captured a temple to Osiris near here. There is a Guardian at the temple, but it sleeps. If we return the sword to the Guardian, it will awaken.
It seems the gods have smiled on us.
Oh, but that is short-lived. Okay, the first bit.
This village near here is loyal to the dark god Set. They enslave other local villagers to mine gold for Kemsyt.
We don't need to worry about the sword bearers just yet.
Keep
the sword bearer here. These guys will just naturally come and get you. So you just want to let them come to you slowly. Yeah, Munra, don't go jumping in there, or we will lose. The sling is here, the most beneficial. So we just want to come back a little further. Okay, now the next group comes. So we just want to chill out. See what we can sort of sneak. Yeah, the heroes have to take on the Anubites. Everything else is doable. And even though they're just normal slingers, they're already heavily upgraded and heavily armored plus ballistics. Come on, Chiron, I said get your shit together. Losing a slinger ain't the end of the world, but it's obviously better if I can keep it.
At last! Please guide us safely home, and we will offer you what help we can.
Okay. So we're gonna keep 5 guys here. And we're gonna... The other 5, we're just gonna get them loaded up with some gold. Doesn't seem like there's any timer here, so we'll just take our time. They'll eventually become, what's the word, idle. They can't gather any more gold. Now the reason we're going to leave these guys here is when we hit the
In wedge.
Heroic Age will be wanting to trade. We'll be wanting to set up a market, so instead of doubling all the way back, may as well just keep them here. I only have to bring 5 of them to the town center, so we'll keep 5 here. They just need to stay here for the moment, while my heroes make their journey to the town center. And this becomes painfully obvious once you see all of these mummies spawn. Having citizens here, they'll easily get picked off by the mummy. Or mummies. So the heroes should be able to take this on quite comfortably. They are pretty bulky for unupgraded mummies. But yeah, your human soldiers, they'll all disappear pretty quick. And so will your citizens, so just keep them away. So these guys should be now right to come through. And then last but not least, there's a couple of crocs of set here. So we've kept 5 alive. Now here comes the actual hard bit, trying to break this frickin' wall down.
Thank you, strangers. Kemsyt forced us from our home, the sacred city of the Guardian. We will join you to defeat him.
We'll get a priest to start. We'll start focusing on some gold.
Only the neighboring villages stand in his way. Bring the sword to the sleeping Guardian before his army reaches it.
We are Ra, so we do want to try. Okay, so we do want to try and get this economy up and running with Ra. The good news is we do have lots of priests, lots of gold to start with. We've got 3 fishing ships. There's plenty of food. It should be on repeat. So we'll get another priest. So Kemsyt's army will take its time and it'll slowly rampage through all of these
We'll need a strong force to escort the sword bearers to the Guardian.
cities, I suppose. Just need 1 priest there for the moment. We'd like to put 1 on the granary. Okay, let's age up. Now, it's not as if I need more economy. Increasing the abilities of the myth units. That could be the thing that gets me through. However, the shifting sands was very helpful in... I had a practice run at this, and I did manage to... Because without it, I wasn't even able to get to touch this gate. It was absolutely ridiculous. Could almost say it was ludicrous. Ho ho ho. But no, it was crazy. Okay, so we'll do that.
We can invoke invoke rain from Ra.
And we will eventually do that, but not now. We'll get lots of priests. Who's my next stage up? Let's have a quick gaze. So if you go Sobek, you do not get the rock. You're not able to access that, which would be very nice because you'd be able to fly over the canyon, build your town center, and you'd be able to get extra population, but that's a no-no in this level. The Citadel doesn't really help. The Scarabs are good for being able to bust things down, and the Bone Bows do give a bit of extra range, but for whatever reason, I can't quite get through. Can't quite bust through their defenses, so we'll just leave that. You're going to be empowering. We need you empowering that. Hand axe. Okay, now the computer's like, alright, now we'll start attacking him. So we should start seeing an attack pretty soon. Shadoof. So we should be absolutely nailing the citizens. We should start churning out at a ridiculous rate. We'll build this over here. So we need lots of priests because it's a very priest heavy, it's a very myth unit heavy army. And we are sort of going for a boom. I don't think the empowerments stack. So I don't think if I've got the priest here plus the pharaoh empowering the monument, which is also empowering the town center, I don't think that works. Yeah, 1.58. So I'm invoking rain early. Hopefully get that economy up and running. So we got another gold mine here. We got plenty of gold mines over here. So we just need a butt-ton more gold. So I'm going to be using shifting sands because there's a little cheat here. Because I've got access to the line of sight of the Guardian, I'm able to sort of get units in behind, which I think I'm going to need to be able to do. And at this current point in time, I don't really need more wood. So I've got Shadoof. So it's just mainly myth units. We'll need more priests and a couple of myth units. And we can't go further than this. We can't age up any further than what we've got here, which is very annoying. This wall doesn't need to be doing much either. All it needs to be doing is just getting us a little bit of extra time. Power everything. Let's get another croc out. We want sun-dried mud brick. That should reduce the cost of farms with Shadoof stacked on top of that. It should be ridiculous. The other bit more gold mining. The army's making its way through. make camels quicker. Regen hit points. No, it doesn't. So farms should be ridiculously cheap now. They are. Look at that. How good is that? Yeah, that's not good. Ah, that part's left open. That's why. We'll cast rain again. We do need to block that up. This will take some time. Okay, economy's starting to come along.
No,
So they haven't reached the second town yet.
you need to.
Oh, we can delete you. Actually, I think it's beneficial to keep you for some reason. I can't remember. So you can see citizens being produced super duper quick. We've got a super strong boom coming. I think from memory there's a relic here somewhere. Ah, no relic, but there is some extra gold.
In it, you e high you arc, you e air, e refer. High you, e refer, you e air, you e air, high you, e refer.
Could shifting sands to that location? Might indeed do that.
Kemsyt's army is pillaging the second village.
Yeah, he can do as much pillaging as he wants. So you can see there's no rock here. Otherwise I'd jump back, grab this, grab my extra pop, and I'd be fine. But I can't do that.
You need to.
You'll need a couple of dudes on wood. Gold is chugging, which is exactly what we want for an Egyptian economy. Favor is booming. You're a priest, he's a priest, everyone's a priest.
King.
What's that? No, we don't need that. We can get some extra units on the side here. So we'll empower that. This will be empowered. That'll be empowered. Empower everything. Everything needs to feel empowered.
Great Enito. UIR.
EU refer.
Okay, we definitely need a siege works. Probably a third barracks. And definitely another Migdol.
Kid.
Kid. Kid. And which?
We should also get another temple.
Kid.
UIR. Ayo repair. Great. Ayo repair.
I want to try and get fortified town center. There we go.
Up. No.
Okay, we're gonna need a monumental amount of gold.
Great.
Get ballistics first. So we're going to send that little batch over with a Munra. We're going to see if we can sneak our way in.
Wait. Baya. No. Baya.
Great UIR. And Ayo repair. UIR. Great. Ayo
Good old spin to win.
Enito. Great Dayo and we Enito. Great Ayo
N wedge. Into you. EU repair.
Finito. Big.
Dayo UIR.
Okay, and we're just about got everything upgraded, and we're just
Into
about ready to go, I reckon. Don't want to sack a Munra, which is a bit too valuable. Oh, we're capped.
And which Enito Ayo repair UIR.
thing's just about upgraded.
Great. Tayo, UIR.
Garrett.
So I think the game stalls itself out. It doesn't do anything. It sort of just waits. I don't know if the third town actually gets attacked within a certain time. Time limit. But we'll find out.
And repair. Great Tayo. And Tayo. Ayo repair.
Then we can cast rain.
Tayo. Kids.
Image direct. Into you. Great. Tayo. Need you. Tayo repair.
Garrett. Into you.
And reach.
So after the next attack, we'll see if we can sort of coordinate something here.
Great.
Ah, that's also fortified.
Any tayo.
Image.
And we ayo repair. Great tayo UIR. Any ayo repair. Tayo.
Okay.
You ayo repair. Tayo. Ayo repair.
Oh yeah, the army is just chilling. The only other thing I can think of is shifting sands. Yeah, I can shifting sands into there.
And tayo. Ayo repair.
So the army's not going to do anything. I guess there's a trigger
Great.
that will activate later on. Maybe chariot archers here would really help. Guess I just need to keep going for the fortified gate.
Great tayo. And ayo repair. Great ayo repair. And reach. Tayo. Finito. Great.
So cracking the gate open's fine, but actually getting further than that. Okay, here we go.
Finito. Ayo UIL. Great tayo.
Seems like I need chariots.
And we ayo repair. Great tayo.
Into you.
A hero has fallen.
In wedge.
Okay, spin to win, huh?
You repair.
A hero has fallen.
Ayo repair. Ayo repair.
See, I could do that, but I don't know. It's kind of abusing the mechanics a little. I don't really want to do that.
And you I am. Great. Ayo repair. Tayo and ayo repair. Enito. And you I am. Tayo repair. Ayo repair.
Where am I going to get this pop from?
Into you. Great. Tayo. You I ayo you I am. Ayo you I am. Into you. And me. Tayo. You I am. Great.
Kemsyt army has entered the Bear's village.
Okay, so I guess I've sort of made some progress where the computer's like, yep.
Ayo repair. Into you. Into you. And we.
Honestly, not sure what the right play is here. Double against Myth. I guess a whole bunch of Pastuchos. Maybe a Wadge.
Great. In Gary. Into you.
Honestly got no idea how to break open this. How long till Shifting Sands is available? 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes too long. Vegas Serpents. It's a weird time to use it, but okay. You know what? Let's delete all of you guys.
Great.
Yeah, you've only got a double as well. What's the range? 26. It's definitely more better to get you guys. Maybe Chariot Archers would be better.
Into you. Into you.
Prostagma.
And we.
It's pretty unlikely I'm going to be able to... Oh, still got some spears. Okay, that's a bit better.
Into you. Into you.
You I tayo. Inito tayo.
It's still probably too many.
You are Kro ia tawit. Kids.
and which
Hmm. Okay, we're gonna go for some sneaky tactics here. Okay, this is gonna be it. Okay, that is slow as all hell. Ta-da! Okay, looks like we're a go, we're a go, we're a go. Okay, go, 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 go.
Protect the sword bearer.
Okay, so pretty much you can sort of just sit in your base, wait for them to come across, and then get shit sorted. Pretty much the only way you'll lose is if they go for the sword bearer. In which case, now the army will come for you.
That's all I have to say.
Oh, don't you worry, it will. It'll just absolutely swamp everything out the park. And there we have it. That is the Guardian. I think that scenario should probably be a bit tweaked, or should be readjusted a little, just that I don't have time to sort of sit back and just continue to boom. The attacks are very myth unit heavy, so if you can get some priests up, just have your heroes tank the front, and they should be you should be fairly okay from that. Having a lot of priests helps get rid of the myth units quickly, but also helps keep your units alive with a bit of healing, or helps keep your units lasting longer in the field. Your priest can also empower. You've got your Pharaoh empowering. You've got monuments that can empower multiple drop sites when that's also empowered. So have everything empowered. You'll be able to get a really strong economy really quickly. You can abuse rain as many times as you want, so you'll have a lot of food really quickly. Keep some villagers up the top there. That way they can access that gold without having to walk all the way back, and you can plonk a market there and you're good to go. There's multiple ways in to that fortress area. There's through the Leviathan on the east side or the west side. There's through the front gate. I do not recommend going through the front gate. I recommend trying to work your way off on that side ramp or going where the Leviathan can go. If you get a priest or two up on one of those ledges, you can get an obelisk, and then you can sort of shifting sands your way into the base. That also does work, but then you will be vulnerable for a counterattack. You do need to make sure that your base will at least withstand an assault if you're going to do that. Once you've got plenty of villagers, once you've got all your upgrades, once you've got your economy rolling, you can delete as many villagers as you feel necessary. You can also use the mercenaries to bolster your army. Even if just dishing out a damage or tanking a hit, that can be all the difference. You can then use the shifting sands to get your siege towers to destroy, either the gate, which is okay, but I recommend the fortress. If you can sneak around and knock out some of those production buildings, then they'll be training less units and you'll be able to finally take them head on. I think the best composition then is probably a mixture of heroes, priests, a lot of Pastuchos, and probably some chariot archers, so the stuff I use there. The Pastuchos in large numbers will be able to wipe out the myth units with a, double multiplier is not great, but when you got a lot of them on there, they'll melt pretty quickly. Plus with the priests, they'll melt pretty quickly, and then the chariot archers should be able to mop up any of the human soldiers. So if they aren't, the Pastuchos will knock them out just as quickly. So I hope that answers everything. Oh, perhaps not. So if you do use your priest, you can empower the obelisk, get the extra line of sight. You can probably shifting sands into the town center at the back there, get the extra pop. But I mean, I don't think I need to resort to all of those other tactics. I think just sort of shifting sands your way across the barrier, or wait for a counter-attacking option once your army's attacked, and then go on the counter-attack onto that gate up the side there. And I think after that, you'll be right to go. Just keep attacking that spot and you should be good. However, I think the campaign probably gives you a bit too much time. 36 minutes is way too slow. Especially considering I think the first and second town centers, I don't know, like obviously the first one's right when you do it. Second one and third one, I don't know, it felt like there was a large gap between the second and the third, and then the army should have just kept coming there, and it should have just blockaded me from getting the sword to the Guardian. So I think that should be a change that should be implemented. But any questions, queries, or comments, please let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thanks for watching.